Where are we going to today, Deanna? Deanna? Oh, Deanna's not here. Well, we're going to be going to Putnam Memorial State Park in Connecticut today. As you can see, Deanna's not with me today. Unfortunately, she's not feeling well, so I will try to document the best I can myself. And just off the entrance, when you come to this park, they have a memorial. It was constructed in 1888. 1 year after the commissioning of the park. This monument honors the 3 different camps in Reading during the winter of 1778 to 1779. This monument is the very first structure erected at the park. The obelisk is built of native granite and is 42 feet high with a 2-foot granite ball at the top. Just so happens I've actually been to this park before. It's really just a gravel loop all the way around. You could probably take your vehicle up here as well. Just drive all the way around. There's also a hiking trail that kind of goes right through the middle of it as well. As I'm walking along here, try to imagine 116 log huts set in double row for almost a quarter mile down this company street here. The only above ground remains of those huts today are the piles of collapsed stone chimneys. Each stone pile or fireback marks the location of a 1778 hut. Apparently the huts, each hut were 12 by 16 feet, and each of the huts were occupied by 12 soldiers. Really cramped quarters, it sounds like. I'm guessing they had quite the bunk bed scenario going on there. You can also say this is not a strenuous hike whatsoever. It's just a hike along a little gravel road. There's a little bit of hill on the other side once we get closer to that, but not too hard of a hike. Keep on walking down the trail. There is another sign for the museum if you want to walk along a gravel road instead of a trail. And they also have over here the officers' quarters. You can see the chimneys back, or the chimney back there. That's all that remains of the officer quarters. The company level officers' huts were located behind the enlisted hut line. There are several other firebacks of these junior officer huts that remains in the woods behind the enlisted hut line. And continuing on past the officer quarters, there's a cave that we're actually going to be hiking back to. Bugs in my face. A cave that we're going to be hiking to called Phillips Cave. And the cave is actually over there through the woods. There's a trail going back to it I'm going to take here in a bit. The local legend says a shallow cave in this rock outcrop was used by one Mr. Phillips. Phillips was a soldier who returned after the war to live in this cave. He led the life of a hermit, including liberating an occasional chicken or produce from local farmers. He was evicted by the community. Another version said he was, quote unquote, permanently removed. And up here we have the officers' barracks. So like I said, it's not a huge loop. I'm already probably about halfway done hiking around this loop, but then hopefully I'll be able to show you some of the museum as well. And throughout this area, bake oven and upper level structures. With the exception of the bake oven, which produced bread for the camp, the identity and locations of numerous other buildings on the upper level is uncertain. We know that the bake oven was located in this ravine. It needed water from the stream flowing near it. Other buildings in the upper level, carpenters, shoemakers, tailors, soap boilers, quarter guards, and salter. And back this way is the cemetery for the command officers' quarters. Or cemetery / command officers' quarters. In memory of the unknown heroes buried here. And off to the right up here, there's actually a youth group camping area and a reenactment field. I just don't get Connecticut. Sometimes the ponds that are really small are called lakes, and sometimes something that I consider a lake is called a pond. So confusing. The stone dam which makes this pond was installed at the time of the park's creation, but the stream was in existence during the 1778 through 79 Army encampment. It is one of the two main streams, one at either end of the camp, which provided water for the troops. McDougall had been commander of the Putnam's division prior to going into winter quarters. General Washington placed the division under Putnam and kept McDougall in command of the Hudson Highlands. You can actually see the bunks right here. Not very well. This is what one of the huts used to look like. I guess when I looked at the map originally, I thought the visitor center was the museum, but apparently they are separate buildings. Just FYI, in case you come here. So here's the museum. So they were really nice. I hope you enjoyed that footage. They allowed me to record inside the museum and also a little bit in the visitor center. If you want to see more information on it, you should come here and check it out yourself. It's really cool. Hope you enjoyed me hiking around Putnam Memorial State Park. If you liked the video, hit the like button and subscribe if you want to see more videos like it. You can also check out adventures like this and others on DnSAdventures.com. And as always, adventure on.